My project was centered largely around community development. I had an opportunity to go to an international conference that taught me about asset-based community development. The second part was the opportunity to enroll in Initiatives of Change. There's a community trust building fellowship where you are involved with a cohort of peers, really looking at all of those difficult ways in which building community becomes possible. So I traveled to Atlanta and had a chance to really visit with some folks who had been doing this work in the neighborhood for about 20 years. And it actually was a community associated with Robert Lupkin, who wrote Toxic Charity. So these people really knew what they were doing. The asset-based community development model did prove to be just so eye-opening, and it freed me to feel like I had a way of entering into the work in a more confident way than I had been previously. To have that confirmation that what you're doing is important, it's valued, and then have someone give you resources to do more of that gave me a boost, I think, at a time in my career where I really did need it. The most rewarding part was my opportunity to travel to England, to that conference that I went to. It was called the Asset-Based Community Development World Festival. So it was the worldwide conference for asset-based community development work. And it included the founders of this movement who work out of Chicago. And there were people from Australia, South Africa, all over England, many places in the US, Canada, China, Middle East. I mean, they were there from everywhere. South America, people that were there from around the world. And all sharing about how this work was being done in their own spaces, places, communities. And it was like being in a candy store and having access to everything that was just inspiring, kind of blew your mind sometimes. What, you tried that and that worked? It was just, and just the great minds, the people that not only, the people that thought this up, that put the model together, the pioneers, as well as the folks who were just, sort of getting their feet wet. It felt like a great big family. I think as women, even at our age, we're so used to doing for others. We're so used to, not focusing on our own needs and wants and desires. And when you sit down to write this application and imagine having a chance to do just for yourself, it becomes like, wow, I don't think I've ever had that thought. I don't think I've ever had that opportunity. So I think it's really important for anyone thinking about this opportunity to take the time to settle into what this means for me. What will this do for my own life, my career, my sense of knowledge, what I can offer to the community? But it is about the woman.